Welcome to episode 4 of the Dev Diaries. This is a series where I'm vlogging my life as a professional software developer who's also balancing his own personal project while also working on client projects. Now here's the issue, I can't really display a lot of these things. For example, my 9 to 5, I can't really show that because it's confidential, and my client work I sign NDAs for, so I can't really show that either. So I got thinking, is there any point of me even talking about them? And honestly, the answer is no. There's no point of me talking about them. So I'll be strictly focusing on my personal project, which is Jude, the ultimate health and fitness tracking app. Now, if you're new here, you're probably thinking, oh my God, another calorie tracking app. What is this guy on about? And honestly, I hear what you're saying. You've got huge companies out there. You've got MyFitnessPal, you've got Cal AI, which by the way have been merged now. But here's the thing I've noticed from using them and also observing others not using them. A lot of these apps are quite bleak and stat driven. Meaning there's a lot of numbers in your face, which is important obviously when you're trying to lose weight. But if you're new to this can easily be intimidating. You kind of want to get someone gently in there. So you incentivize them to use it regularly. And that's the mission with Jude. It's providing someone with the perfect diet for them so they'll stick to it. Because that's the key to get into the best shape of your life and to become the best healthy version of yourself. You find a diet that you'll stick with regularly for the rest of your life, because that should be the goal. Because it should be a diet where you shouldn't feel the need to have a cheat day. Anyway, I digress. So if you've watched the previous episodes, you'll know what we've got done so far. We've got the name, Jude. We've got the logo and color scheme. We created the whole onboarding flow. We created the diary page, the meals page, and the profile page. And the goal for this week was to add the scanning functionality, which obviously is the bread and butter of the app. Now, when thinking about this, I wanted to have two ways of adding the food you're eating. One via barcode, or two by taking a picture of the food. The barcode approach wasn't that bad, to be fair. I found a nice API called Open World's Food Facts, I think. It's a fantastic API. Over 3 million entries of food associated with barcodes with nutritional information attached too. Again, this is completely free. And on top of that, if it's missing data, let's say you scan a barcode and it doesn't exist on the database, you're able to send a picture of that barcode, picture of the nutritional information, and they will assess it and add it to the database themselves. So you can help them grow the database as well. Super, super cool. So implementing the barcode scanning wasn't too difficult because I had this API, which was fantastic. So all I had to do was set up the camera, rig it up to the API, and I'm kind of good to go. And that's exactly what I did. I ended up having a barcode scanning flow, which looked perfect and it worked perfectly. Now, the second phase was adding the image scanning. Now, if you've used Cal AI, it's kind of similar to that. You take a picture of your food and it gives you the nutritional information and the macros and everything. Now, this took me slightly longer than expected because unlike the barcode scanning, image scanning takes quite a while and you want the user to have instant feedback. Because with the barcode, you're just taking a picture of the barcode or you're scanning the barcode and bam, does an API call, takes maximum 3 seconds and then you have the results. Whereas with image scanning, taking a picture of your meal, you're taking the picture, you're having to compress the image, send it off to OpenAI. You need to make sure you've got the right models, you've got the right prompts, so you make sure you get the right results. And all that takes probably around 4 to 10 seconds of processing time. So I really try to take my time to optimize the hook and update the endpoint to make sure it works as fast as possible. And honestly, I think I did that. So after messing around a bit with it, we got a good solution working, which I was super, super happy with. And on top of that, I added an extra feature where if you scan a picture using AI and it gives you the result and you're kind of suspicious about it or something's gone wrong. For example, you take a picture of your bowl of food. You've got rice, chicken, peas, and the AI returns you rice, lamb, and peas. That's obviously not correct. So for a situation like that, I added a nice little feedback feature. Essentially something where you can just quickly say, hey, I think you got this wrong. I actually want this instead, or I actually had this instead. And what it will do is it will rescan it and then it will return you an updated macros. I think that right there is essential in making sure users get the most accurate result possible when scanning an image. Because let's be honest, you don't want to scan a bucket of KFC and be told it's 100 calories and keep moving. That's crazy. We're trying to help people at the end of the day. So yeah, after grinding a bit for this week, I managed to get the scanning functionality working and we were able to add items into the diary. In addition to that, I added the ability to edit the items, so in case you added the wrong measurements or whatever. And also you were able to delete them as well. Now, since that's all working, you're probably wondering what's the next step? It's pretty much done though, right? Not really, we're nearly there. We've just got one big step left, adding a database. So if you haven't watched the previous episode, you wouldn't know that I actually am using mock data for all of this. I'm trying to take a different approach this time. So usually I create the database first and then I create my projects. But on several occasions, I kept finding myself creating a database with specific fields and tables, working on the solution, and then halfway through working on it, realizing I need to edit the database. And that kind of just got annoying. So I kind of flipped it this time around. I use fake mock data. I build the app up with fake data and everything so I can quickly change the mock data. And once I'm happy with it, then I will create a database based on that mock data. Genius. So that's going to be the plan for this week. I'm going to be trying to create the database for this. I'm going to use Superbase because it's got amazing free tier. And the goal for the end of the week is to be able to create an account properly, just log in properly, and actually add these items in properly. And it stores it in the database without having to worry about mock data and having to restart anything. And I'm really hoping we'll be done by the deadline. Again, if you don't know, the deadline is to have it released or in test flight by the end of the month. So we've got just around a week left. It's gonna be close, but I think we can do it. But yeah, that was the update for you guys. Yeah, I also provided an update for the social counter as well. If you don't know, I keep track of my social counters throughout the whole week and I update it every week. So you can see the before here and the after here. So you can see TikTok and YouTube grew, Instagram stayed the same. I'm telling you now, I think Mark Wahlberg or Mark Zuckerberg, whatever his name is, he's got something against me here. But nevertheless, we will keep moving. So yeah, this was episode 4 of the Dev Diaries. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Also, if you made it to the end of the video, please let me know if you want to be a test user for Jude, because I need some test users to test this out and let me know if there's any bugs I haven't noticed. All right, have a good day. Peace.